Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for stopping by. You could have been anywhere, but you chose to click on my video, and I just want to say thank you. If this is your first time, if you return, if you clicked on here by accident, shout out to y'all because I appreciate it. Listen, for the people who have not subscribed yet, what are y'all waiting for? I'm just saying. Did y'all do that shit yet? All right, thank you in advance. Y'all, guess what we back for? Love, Marriage and Huntsville. Now, I don't know what season and I don't know what episode because I am confused. I thought it was a continuation, but it is saying season 5, episode 1. I have no clue, so we're going to go with it. All I can say about this, boring. I was like, what the fuck? We had all this entertainment for the last couple of months. It was more interesting what they was doing online. Maybe they don't need to be on the show, none of them, at this point, and just continue online because that was more juicier than the damn show today. Y'all ready for this? I don't know what I'm about to give y'all because it wasn't much to give. Well, in my opinion. But here we go. Okay. Basically, we picked up where we left off at when they took a break. And that was with Martell and Mel. Martell went to go bring the keys to go see Mel at the when she was co-hosting. Y'all know what happened. It was awkward as hell in the room. He looked like he wanted to say something, but he didn't want to say nothing. She looking like, why the fuck are you still sitting in here? Can you please get up and leave? Because I appreciate you bringing the kids, but damn it, I don't want you sitting in here with me by myself. I don't like you like that. So they had this little awkward conversation, little awkward exchange, and we moving on from there. And then we get to the couples retreat. Oh, God. Kimmy and Maurice arrives first, right? Dr. Francis and his wife Marlo. Hi, Miss Marlo. Y'all, let me just tell y'all something about Dr. Francis. I said this before. Dr. Francis needs to do a city to city tour, a worldwide tour. Dr. Francis, you need to do something. I would go to Dr. Francis, and I don't even know why I would go to Dr. Francis, but I would just love to hear his advice and what he got to say to me. Because maybe I'm broken, or maybe I'm not broken. I don't know what my situation is, but shit, bitch, he could probably get that shit out. Look, Bucket, I just want to go see Dr. Francis at this point because Dr. Francis seems like he's always on point. But anyway, him and his wife is there, right? So Maurice and Kimmy arrives first. And Maurice lets us know, and Dr. Francis know, oh, you fixed me. I'm fixed. I don't even know why I'm here, but I'm here to support the rest of these couples. But me, I'm good. You fixed me. I said, Maurice, you're full of shit. You are not fixed because you still got this mind thing that you feel like Kimmy should do what the fuck you want her to do. And that was clear in the little activity that y'all had to do when y'all had to tie y'all goddamn ankles together. How you talking about at some point in there, he said to her, because this was after the little exercise when they was talking about it in the room, he was like, well, we tried it your way and it didn't work out. But when we tried it my way, I mean, it got better. We was able to be on. I said, Maurice, that's not the truth. She tells you was holding her too tight and let go. Just like the relationship. Release. You want Kimmy to do everything you want Kimmy to do, but you fix. Dr. Francis, put your hands on him in the healing way, not to put your hands on him, but put your hands on. You know how when you go to church and they say, I'm gonna lay my hands on you and pray for you. That's what Dr. Francis, you need to do that for Maurice, because Maurice don't think he needs shit. Next up is who came next? What's their name? What's their name? The Whitlows. What is the Whitlows' name? Lewis and Tiffany. Child. Dr. Francis got their asses all the way together. I said, whoa. They don't like when they're in the hot seats. I do notice that about them. They like to tell people about their relationships, but they don't like to get advice about their own personal relationship. Like, I can give advice, but I can't take the advice because my relationship is perfect. No, the fuck it's not. Dr. Francis could see that shit. We've been seeing it for last season, and well, you know, last season and the season before that. I don't know what season we on, so I'm gonna keep saying the last 2 seasons because I'm confused on how this worked out. But anyway, so they did the exercise, and Tiffany thing was, can you pick me up? Can you pick me up? Lewis is trying to pick her up, and Dr. Francis said he don't know if Lewis is doing it because he wants to, or just because he don't want to get on her bad side. I said, Tiffany, you that bad bitch? Tiffany probably annoying as fuck, y'all. I'm sorry, because she annoying as hell to me. And I'm on the other side of the TV screen, but she probably annoying as fuck. Anyway, so after they arrived, I know I kind of like skipped a little bit because like I told y'all, it wasn't much to this episode. when they arrived, they were sitting in there, and Dr. Francis was like, okay, where is the other couple? Like, we missing somebody. The people who actually put this shit together, Tisha. So Tisha and them still haven't arrived there yet. So Kimmy said, well, I can call them and see where they at. Kimmy calls and was like, hey, where y'all at? Oh my God, it was such a mess up. This is Tisha telling Kimmy what happened. Basically, it was a conflict with the nanny. I guess scheduling, the conflict with their scheduling with the nanny, and what else she said? Oh, and it was a lot of traffic. So Kimmy then says, well, we all sitting here waiting for you. And then she mentioned Dr. Francis. I can't remember how she mentioned Dr. Francis' name, but she mentioned Dr. Francis. And Marceau said, who? Hold on. Who? So he was like, they was like Dr. Francis. So you could instantly tell that he was like, I am not here for this. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, y'all trying to play with me? Y'all know I don't want to do this couple thing because I am perfect. I am the perfect husband. Can't nobody give me a book about how to be a better husband because I am that motherfucker from the block. I could tell all these husbands out here what they need to do. I said, we don't want your advice. Look, we seen you can't hide who you are, especially when we've been seeing you for the last couple of years at this point. Anyway, so they hang up. So Tiffany is sitting there, and Tiffany was like, wow, I got a phone call. My husband already knows about it, and I'll be there. So she gets her ass up, and when I tell you Dr. Francis was like, bitch, you tried it. He ain't say that, but I know he was probably saying it in the back of his head, bitch, you tried it. If he wasn't, I said it for him. Bitch, you tried it. We here for couples retreat. What the hell you mean you got a phone call? We all got things to do. But I took the time out, me and my lovely wife Marlo over here, we took the time out to come and help y'all with y'all shit. And you gonna tell me you got a important phone call? You gotta work? Bitch, not today. Tiffany ends up getting up and going in the room, right? So he looking at Louis like, Louis is looking like, I'm here. Bitch, we know you here. It's couples. Couples retreat. Couples therapy. I mean, you need your other partner, your other half, your lady friend, whoever that's be sitting next to you in order to complete this event here. I mean, this situation that's going on here. So anyway, so she gets up and she goes to make a phone call. So after Dr. Francis basically writes on the board commitment, and so a little while later, Louis gets his big ass up and goes into the room and check on Tiffany. Tiffany in there doing everything else but on the damn phone at this point. Oh, I just got off. Bitch, no, you are. You been off. You playing games. You ain't want to bring your ass out there. You looking at emails. You checking appointments. You doing everything else. You said you had a phone call. Bitch, you in there doing everything else. So Louis is looking like, and she was like, he was looking at her like, are you coming? So she was like, well, is the other Scots there? I said, bitch, why are you worried about somebody else? Take care of your business. You and your husband got your own person. You don't need to be worried about if somebody else is there. If they don't never show the fuck up, go sit your ass back on that couch and listen to the good old Dr. Francis. Because y'all know I love me some Dr. Francis. Dr. Francis got his own confessional, y'all. I was like, oh shit. Look at Dr. Francis moving on up in the ladder. Moving on up to. Okay, that's too much. Anyway, so after she come back out or whatever, long story short, Tisha and Marceau finally gets there. They get out the car, and Dr. Francis is like, ooh, she look upset. Ooh, she doesn't look happy. I said, yeah, because they was in that car fucking arguing because he was wondering why the hell is Dr. Francis here? You ain't tell me this. And I said to myself, Tisha, you know your husband don't like surprises. He can be an asshole, but he try not to be an asshole this time. Y'all know Marceau is on some I'm a good husband kick at this point, right? After everybody on fucking drugged him for the last couple of years. So last season when he started season 4, he was all about family. And I told y'all, I ain't buying that shit. He just learned how to put it on for the camera. He ain't fooling me because I still think he an asshole. That's just my opinion. Anyway, so they all there, and Dr. Francis said, okay, oh no, Tisha came in and she was a little upset. She ends up finding out on their way there, just before they got there, that one of her good friends had passed away. So she's crying, she's all upset, and Marceau is trying to console her. I don't know if it was me, but the way that whole consoling situation was happening here, I wasn't here for it. I just wasn't buying it. I'm not saying that she didn't lose her friend. Condolence out to the family and condolence, to everybody in the situation, because you never know. One day you here, the next minute you gone. So love on your people while they here. Love on your friends, love on your family. I'm just simply saying, because like I said, in the blink of an eye, you could be speaking with them one day. Well, you could have been speaking with them yesterday, and today you get a whole different phone call. So, but I just didn't buy that scene as much as I probably thought I was gonna buy it. But I was just like, I don't know. It's just the way they was consoling each other. Like, she wasn't crying, she was crying, and Marceau is just, I don't know, because maybe I just don't like Marceau. That's probably what it was, because I think he ruined the scene for me. But anyway, that's not the point. So, like I told y'all, they did that little activity. Tisha and Marceau did the best out of it. And she said, because we've been married and we've been together for 16 years, we are on the same accord, basically. And they did their thing. Like I said, everybody had little struggles, but they did the best. But everybody put their all into it, and they did whatever they could with it, right? And so somewhere in there, they was, like I said, they was at the couple retreat, and they started getting on Lewis and Tiffany. And basically, Dr. Francis said, "What's up?" Tiffany said she is at home 100% and at home 100% and at work 100%. Kimmy said, "That's not possible." That's not possible. You can't be. It ain't no such thing as 200%, bitch. And I was like, that's true. How you 100% and 100%? Like, that's not happening. Is Lucas and Tiffany having sex, y'all? Because I am confused about them. Like, they act like 1 minute last season. I don't know if it was last season. I'm just gonna keep saying last season. Last season they was talking about how they wasn't having sex and they was struggling. Well, Lewis was saying that Tiffany said she was dropping like it's hot. She was dropped to her knees in the blink of an eye, and he didn't even act. But they struggling somewhere. And everybody think their marriage is fake. Even Dr. Francis think their marriage is fake. I said, oh shit, not the good old Dr. Francis saying the same shit that we all been saying for the last month. Oh, girl, bye. So anyway, so he gives them their little lessons how they have to be committed. You can't be married to you're not sleeping with your work. You're not eating your work. You're not eating, sleep. Whatever he was saying. I can't remember exactly what he was saying. But he was making some good fucking points. Lewis and Tiffany was sitting there looking like, and she was like, this one of them said, so you think our relationship is fake? I said, bingo. You said it, not us. Like, you came to that conclusion. So apparently, your shit ain't up on the up and up. Don't be trying to get on this TV and try to front with us, because bitch, we can see it. Body language is everything. Anyway, I don't even think Tiffany really like you like that, Lewis. She probably don't even want you humping on her no more. Either because you seem like you would want to hump on Tiffany all the time. But Tiffany said, not today, not tomorrow, not never. I'll give you some. Which one of these housewives, I think it was Lisa Vanderpump, whatever her last name is, who says her husband only gets it on special occasions. That's Tiffany and Lewis, special occasions. But she want a baby. Confusing. That means your husband got to be on you, and y'all got to practice a whole hell of a lot. Anyway, Dr. Francis hit on some key points. He was like, Tiffany said she don't like to be alone. I said, that's a problem. Anytime you say you don't like to be alone with yourself, how the fuck you... Baby, I think that's the best fucking time in the world. When you by yourself, that gives you time to think. That gives you time to relax. You ain't worried about nobody. You ain't worried about no outsiders, no insiders. You ain't worried about none of that shit. But she got that syndrome of she don't want to be alone because of all her situations. Dr. Francis said, you lost 3 things that was important. You had 3 major losses in your life. That was the whole, she was up for adoption. Her parents gave her up for adoption. She got divorced. And what was the third one? I can't remember the third one, but shit, he named 3 different things, and I was like, But like I said, Tiffany says she don't like to be alone, so that's why she want another baby. And I said, a baby does not fix anything. I don't know why people think that, I want a baby. So Marceau says something about, okay, if you gonna go along with the get along because she wants a baby, how's that gonna work out between the two of y'all? It's gonna work. Bitch, y'all was already complaining about having sex. Like, come on, like, what are we doing here? Tiffany, you don't want no baby. Get a dog. Go buy you a little puppy. Go buy you one of the little cute little teacups. You could treat that bitch like a baby all the time, because baby, they so damn small and they so damn cute. Get your little puppy. Shit, if you want a bigger dog, get a bigger dog. But I suggest you get a little puppy, because the little puppy is going to be more dependent on you than a big dog. So you can always feel wanted, bitch. Because I don't understand this. I can't be alone. Somebody lock her into a room by herself and see how she do. And let's film that shit, because I want to see how she act, because she probably lose her goddamn mind. Anyway, Kimmy was calling them out some more at the table. Basically, they was getting called the fuck out, and they didn't like it. We find out Lewis liked to read philosophy books. I think that's what it was. What's it that? I can't remember. But and Dr. Francis, I could tell, because you fucking basically think you know everything. You putting this part together, and trying to conjoin the two together, and bringing a third piece in. You feel like you got all the fucking answers. And from looking at you and Tiffany, y'all ain't got shit. But okay, that's y'all stuff, and y'all gonna stick with it. That's who was the couple retreat. Then we got Marceau. No, not Marceau. Damn, what is her name? That motherfucker name. What is his name? I can't remember his name because I don't like him. Martell. We got Martell and his mama. Martell and his mama is just alike. They are two peas in the pod. They don't take responsibility for nothing. Martell mama like to baby him. She will call him out sometimes, but then she turn around and baby him and make him feel like it was okay for his reaction and his actions that he does. No, Miss Marlene. I ain't even gonna tell you later off the bottom, because you a grown ass woman. You can do what the fuck you want. Your kids is grown. You ain't got to babysit, and you ain't gotta watch nobody kids if you don't want to. But you and your son is just the fuck alike. I'm sorry, y'all don't like to take responsibility. Y'all say one thing and then y'all do something totally different, and then y'all try to act like y'all don't know what the fuck is going on. We see where he get it from. He get it from his mama. Yeah, he get it from his mama. And like I said, they was gonna go pick up the kids. They was the last day of school. And them kids are so damn polite. Yes, sir. No, ma'am. Yes, sir. It was a good day, sir. I said, you know what? That is just definitely a South thing. Because I grew up in New York. And we wasn't saying yes, ma'am, no, sir. I mean, when I moved down here to Florida, and they saw that yes, ma'am, no, sir to me, I was like, we're not going to do that. No, ma'am, yes, sir. I understand it's a respect thing. It's where you from. It's how you raised. I get it. To me, I feel like it's a Southern thing. I feel like that's nothing but the South, because like I said, I did not grow up. No, we did not call people by their first names either. We didn't just call them like, hey, Sharon. No, it was either Miss Sharon or Mrs. whatever Miss Sharon last name was. And that's how I grew up. But I guess that's the same thing as yes, sir, yes, ma'am. I don't know, but I know down here they be looking at you like, if you don't say that shit, they be offended. I be like, you don't get your grown ass out of here. I'm grown, just as grown as you are. At this point in my life, we ain't doing that. No, sir, man. Just man. Child. But anyway, they polite kids. I like them. Like I said, that was Martell and his mama in the car full of shit. She said she ain't say nothing bad about them. And then, of course, you know, on TV, got to do their flashbacks. I said, bitch, you said something. You was talking smack about the girl. You called Mel lazy, and you said she was going, Martell. Bitch, ain't that what he's supposed to do? Isn't he you could tell you ain't have no man. You could tell his daddy wasn't around, because isn't he supposed to take care of his kids? I don't give a fuck if she had one kid and she was calling his ass and working him to the bone. I mean, that was the agreement they had. Bitch, you had kids. Like, what are you expecting? Miss Marlene, you wanted him to be just like his dad. Didn't you tell him he was just like his daddy at one point in some video? I don't know if it was last season, the season before, but I remember you telling Martell you was just like your daddy. So I guess you wanted him to be just like his daddy to his own goddamn kids. Nothing. And Martell ain't gonna be that. Because one thing I would say, I'm not gonna take this from Martell. He a good father. Sometimes. Lately, I don't know what the fuck he been on. But anyway, he put his kids all on there and putting their business out. He recording his kids, putting it on the internet. I mean, that ain't good. But other than that, he alright father. I mean, he Martell ain't shit. I'm trying to be nice to him sometimes, but I just can't find nothing nice about the damn man. He's a loser. I'm sorry, y'all. Martell is a loser. Martell is a straight up and down loser. You mad because Mel is doing her fucking thing. And look at you. Struggling. Can't get shit together. Boy, bye. Anyway, that was him and his mama scene with the kids. Then you got Mel and Stormy. Love y'all fresh faces. Oh, y'all look so cute. She got a Zen room where she be bing, vibrations, y'all. She said she come in there every now and then. She said she come in there at least a couple times a week, but bitch ain't know none of the names of the bowls that she was spending, because every time Mel asked her what was what, and she was trying to tell me, she was looking over at that paper like, I ain't mad, because I probably wouldn't remember them shits either. As long as I know it's go ding. Is that what you doing there? I'm not sure, but she said she get her mind right. Then they started talking about the whole Martell came to see her and brought the kids on his weekend. Oh yeah, by the way, Martell had to make it known when he was telling his mama, oh yeah, even though it was my weekend, I thought it was important that the kids see Mel. You did that because you wanted to prove a point. Because that time when Mel didn't bring the kids to the book sign, we still don't care about that shit. We still don't care about that. She had every right. Just because you want to bring the kids on your weekend, you wanted to see Mel. It wasn't probably just the kids. Your ass wanted to see what Mel was doing so you can be nosy and be hating at the same goddamn time. At the same damn time. Anyway, so back to Mel and Stormy sitting up in the room getting a zen on. They Is it over? Okay. So she was like, so when Mel started telling her, yeah, y'all peep how Mel threw that shit in? Like, yeah, by the way, why wasn't you there again? I said, bitch, she already told you, but she gonna tell you again. She said, I had things to do. I had other engagements to go to, or I think she said graduate. She had something else to do and she couldn't make the shit. Don't try to catch her up, Mel. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's your one little only friend right now. Girl, don't do that. I still like you though. Because you a boss bitch. And anything I like is a boss bitch. Anyway, that's not the point. So they talked about that. Then she asked about how do Mel mom feel? And Mel basically said, look, you mess with her daughter, she ain't got nothing for you. She probably want to give you the hands, but you know, she a church God-fearing woman, so she can't really do that. She can't curse you out the way she want to. But if you mess with her child, she gonna buck if you nuck. I'm just saying, buck if you nuck. What? Buck if you nuck. What? So she was like, and she was like, how you feel about Martell mama? We a distance. She cool. She alright. She the kid's grandma. But you know what? It is what it is. Some people are here for a season and not for... Some people are here for a season and not for the rest of... What's the saying? I don't know why I can't get it together, y'all. You hear some people in your life for a season. Some shit like that. I think that's what it is. But anyway, she was saying some shit like that, and she was like, she ain't speak to Miss Marlene since, like, what, 2020 or 2021 or something like that. And I said, you don't have to, Mel. As long as you cordial, as long as that bitch cordial, then we shouldn't have no problems. That's the kid's grandma, and it is what it is. She just said some negative things about me. I ain't appreciate. She called me lazy. You could tell it ain't a lazy bone in my body. I said, Mel, you know what she was saying, right? She was really saying that about her son, but she couldn't really say that because that's his mama, and you know how she is about her son. So she had to say it was you. Because, bitch, if we can't tell who the lazy one. Mel out here doing her thing, but we can't tell who the lazy one is because Martell is a lazy one. Martell ain't even lazy. Martell don't know shit. Mel was the driving force behind it all, and he like to say he was just the front man. Mel was in the background doing everything, and he was just the front man. And you know, and that's the position they had in their relationship. You go out there and be your front, but when it came to speaking and engagements and stuff, Mel was right there, and she did. I don't know. Mel is that bitch. That's all I'm gonna say. Mel is that bitch. Mel was doing it all and was giving it to Martell because he was the man. Basically, that's what I feel like at this point. The more I think about it, Mel was doing all the work. Even though, yes, Martell was doing something. Martell got a little skills. He got something going on for himself. But shit, he can't do it without Mel. And that's just the bottom line. Mel can do it without him, but he can't do it without Mel. As y'all see, he can't even make a speech by him damn self. Did y'all see last season when he was trying to do that Inez thing? And he was trying to get himself together? And Uncle came and he was pissed because he didn't even mention him or Grandma. Y'all remember that? Mel would have had everybody up in the speech. Everybody would have been thank you and came up on the stage and been at least acknowledged at that point. But you know, we talking about Martell. Anyway, so they talk about that, and what else they talk about? I don't even know what else they talk about other than that. And that was pretty much the episode. Fast, quick, and easy, right? It was boring, y'all. When I tell y'all it was boring, it didn't give me nothing. I said, can we go back to the internet? Can we go back what's happening on Instagram and Facebook and all that shit that y'all been putting out? Because that was more entertaining than this shit tonight. But I'm assuming it's going to get a little bit better. And then they're going to show the little, you know, the little tussle they had. But yeah, we damn near seen that online. Like, stay offline, people, because I am not interested in this show. Because I'm like, what can y'all show us and tell us at this fucking point? We don't see so much going on during y'all little break. During y'all little recess. Child. But yeah, that was the episode, y'all. I want to tell y'all, thank y'all for watching. Please do not forget to like and subscribe to my channel. And boom, I'm out.